Mariana Danilovich with Hollywood Portfolio, and we're here at Digital Hollywood Spring 2012 with Lauren Cole of Cole Media. She's been with us before at other Digital Hollywood conferences. So what's new this year?
I think there's a lot. I just came out of a conversation where they're talking a lot about these new YouTube channels, and everyone is really focused, I think, on premium video and how do you monetize premium video. I don't know if that's so much new this year, but that seems to be a lot of the focus. Certainly multiple platforms, even more than other years. I think somebody mentioned who was selling ads for Crackle said how much their growth has happened since they're on multiple devices and multiple platforms. So I think you're just starting to see a real growth in the premium video space.
So YouTube is driving that no matter what the device?
I think it's less YouTube, and I think a lot of the content providers are getting into that directly. Certainly we've heard a lot about Netflix as a key driver across multiple devices, but even services like Sony's Crackle are saying they're seeing a lot of growth in multiple devices. Clearly Hulu is doing a lot of work in that area, so I think you're seeing it shift a little bit away from only YouTube to really encompass more platforms. And more providers.
More providers as well. So, and the channels are really premium content, and it's priced fairly inexpensively. I was on a vacation right before the conference, and you can buy a television episode for $2.99 or $1.99 or even 99 cents, depending on what it was. So you kind of come to the song territory, if you like.
No, I think it's getting less expensive. I think also the subscription video, I think, is doing very well, where someone can pay $8 a month for Netflix or Hulu Plus and see a lot of content. And their platforms are big enough now that they're actually generating real money back to the content providers. So it's a new revenue stream that they hadn't seen
So
before.
maybe that's a better model. That you think it's the subscription model maybe working better at the moment because it's all you can consume and you don't really need that episode of gossip or whatever.
Yeah, and certainly consumers always want free, but other than that, they want a deal. So I think the Netflix, which is primarily older content, or not the newest content, but I think that's doing quite well, that it's easier to get somebody to pay $8 a month than $3.99 or $4.99 for a single movie.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Hulu's a little bit more contemporary content.
Hulu's more television, definitely. So Hulu has, although today they've just announced that they're going to take a lot of the content you've been able to see for free and say unless you're a cable subscriber you can't see it as soon, or unless you're a Hulu subscriber. But they've been more focused on television and getting it out, getting the new seasons out there right away. So as a Hulu Plus subscriber, I can see this season of television content versus Netflix has been focusing more on library content.
Which makes a big difference to television.
Yeah, I think, television is certainly water cooler shows that people want to talk about. They want to see the newest episodes. And, obviously on the content side, they still want to encourage people to subscribe to cable or satellite, which may get harder and harder as younger people today grow up. But for the time being, that's the big money.
Yeah, so that's still the largest portion of their revenue.
Yeah, certainly on the cable side, they get a huge portion of the revenue from the cable fees, so they don't want to disrupt that anytime soon.
So what do you see as the future of where we're going with this amazing explosion of appliances and different formats of delivery of different content formats? Where is it all going?
I mean, I think people still want good content. That hasn't changed. But people are more looking to see content when they want it, and that's people expect now that they can watch it on any device, they can watch the newest stuff on any device, and the content owners are getting there. They're not quite there as quickly as people would like, and that's where you get piracy when people can't see it at a reasonable price or legally. They'll turn to illegal means. But I think you're seeing that change pretty quickly. So I think that people really, you'll see that people are just expecting that they can watch their content anywhere, that they shouldn't have to watch it at 8 o'clock on Thursday night, or remember to record it on their DVR, that they should be able to catch up later. Which I think is in the interest of the content providers as well, because you want people to be able to see your shows and find your shows and get hooked on your shows.
Any way they want and anytime they want in the format they want, so that you maximize the revenue for
Absolutely.
their show. Lauren Cole is always great insights,
Great to see.
especially on premium content, which is always interesting to see where it's going because it has morphed from quarter to quarter to quarter.
It changes every one of these conferences. There's something new.
There's you. Thank you so much for sharing it with us again.
Thank you.